Hello everyone, I'm Oscar Humphreys, the Senior Rising Star of Saturday Junior Teens. I am very excited to see everyone's segments today.
Coming up on this episode, Rebecca shows us how to make friendship bracelets for your bestie. Ruby gets crafty with origami, and we meet Ryan's dog, Rocco. This is MTV.
Let's start with Chloe and her roommates.
Hi guys, today I'm here with my brother Brandon from Wildlife Exposure. He takes animals around to schools and kindergartens, and today he's going to tell us about a few of the animals. So Brandon, take it away.
What do you want to see first? You want to see a crocodile?
Yep.
Hold that for me. Here we go. Believe it or not, this is the world's biggest reptile. This is a saltwater crocodile, and she's going to grow almost 8 meters long.
8 meters.
You hear the noise there? How's the cute sound? Cute little noise. That grows up, when she grows up, it grows into like the typical but right now, that's a little call for mummy.
Oh, that is adorable. So can you tell us what crocodiles usually eat, or what you feed this one?
So this size, because she's really young, she's like just a bit older than a hatchling, she'll normally eat a lot of insects, so she'll eat crickets, cockroaches, even a couple mealworms, some fish, but as they grow up, they can eat something as big as a buffalo.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoa.
Oh, look, have a look at this big guy. This big girl, I should say. This right here, this is Shade. And Shade is the second biggest lizard here in Australia. This is a lace monitor goanna. And she's going to grow to about 2.1 meters. And you can see a lot of that is obviously that tail. That tail is used for whipping. And she can whip so hard that if she hit you right now at her top pace or top power, she could actually crack your ribs.
Oh my god.
She won't. She's a friendly one. She's not going to do it. But a wild one, there's no way you'd touch it. Teeth like a tiger shark, claws that can shred skin. They are a crazy, crazy predator.
Is there a reason that her tail is that length?
Well, for whipping purposes, so that she can keep herself protected. There's not many predators to her because she's so big, but other goannas, if she was in a fight, she would use that tail as a form of defense. Have a look at the forked tongue too. Look up nice and close to the camera. So you can get her to lick the screen there. You can see the forked tongue, there you go. Just like a snake. Can you see it?
That's crazy.
Little lick on the cheek. Do you want to meet a frog?
Sure,
I've got one right behind you. Look, it's escaping out right now. Look at this. This is a green tree frog. So a lot of frogs are poisonous. This frog is not poisonous, although it is green. It's a bright color. Normally color indicates poison. But green tree frogs, they can go bright green like the leaves here in this enclosure, dark brown like the branches of a tree for camouflage. They can change their colors.
That's great. So they are so squishy. Like, what is up with their bones?
So they've actually got bendy bones. Their skin is slimy, so they can breathe and drink through it. They've got sticky toe pads to be able to hold onto branches upside down. But yeah, if he fell out of a tree, he wouldn't get hurt because his bendy bones actually keep him safe. So he can fall, hit branches, hit the ground, and that's how he avoids the predator and escape really quick without getting himself injured. Cool little trick, eh? We'll sit him just there, hopefully he doesn't hop away from us. Do you want to meet a snake?
Yeah, sure.
Right over here, this guy. He's having a sleep. Oh, he's fallen off the branch. I've got him. Have a look at this. This is a safe snake. I should point out straight away, it's not a dangerous snake. It's not a venomous snake like we have out here in the wild. This is called a python. His name is Strike, ironically. He doesn't strike anymore, he's a good boy. But yeah, when he was young, he used to strike a little bit. But yeah, python's not dangerous. They're not venomous. They just constrict their prey. Check out his colors. Isn't he beautiful?
Yeah, what is beneficial to this snake to have these colors?
Camouflage. Awesome camouflage. So the yellow and the black is meant to be like the sun shining through the leaves. It's the yellow being the sun sort of color, and the black being the shadows from all the leaves.
Wow.
Really cool. Don't have to touch it. Pretty smooth.
That is so cool.
Not slimy like people think. A lot of people think they're going to be slimy or wet.
Yeah.
But check this out. This is his old skin. So they shed their skin every 6 to 9 weeks. And there's a plug for the company name just there. But yeah, they shed it every 6 to 9 weeks. As they grow up, if they eat something really big, they'll shed it a little bit more often. But yeah, that way they can grow and grow and grow. Never stop growing. They grow forever.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Can you please tell the people at home what you should do if you see a snake in the wild?
100%. If you see a snake in the wild, leave it alone. It's important we don't kill snakes because they do have a job in the wild. They eat mice and rats, and without snakes there'd be mice and rats everywhere. But in regards to their own safety, you stand still, you don't make any sudden movements. Moving on the ground, they sense that vibration, they feel threatened by it, so you leave them alone. If you leave them alone, generally speaking, they'll all just slither away, and you'll be nice and safe.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
That's alright.
And if you want to have a show come to you for your school, check out the Wildlife Exposure website on the screen.
Hello, I'm Today I'm going to give you a short book report snippet of Elizabeth Gale. The reason I recommend Elizabeth Gale books is because she is so adventurous and brave, and people just keep on coming into her life, and she is not afraid to meet them, whether they're enemies or friends. So I've got one of the books here, and it's the first book of the series, and let me explain it just a tiny bit. So she's a foster child, and once she gets into this family, the Johnson family, she realizes that they're Christian and she's not, and she tries to be like them in the books as they go on, but she always thinks she's not really worthy enough to be a part of the family. She keeps on thinking that they'll kick her out, but really they love her just as much as she loves them. So that's why I recommend the book. So Hilda Stahl, the author of Elizabeth Gale, she grew up and was born in Nebraska. So when she was a teenager, she realized that Christianity was most important to her. So when she went to Bible college, she met her husband. They had 7 kids, but when she was a young mother with only 3 kids, there was this article in the newspaper, and it was something you could write in, and when she completed the test, she realized how much she fell in love with writing. So that's where her journey happened in these books. They are very believable, but they're very outlandish, and it always seems very weird for a young girl turning into an older girl. The bigger the adventures get, it seems pretty unusual for a girl to be doing what she does. Example, there is a time when she actually got kidnapped and was forced to live with her old mother, her mother that didn't treat her right, and she wanted to take her back, even though Elizabeth Gale was already adopted into the Johnson family. So it seems pretty big, but it really did happen in the book. Even though the book is fiction, it's like everyday life here. Like I said, the whole series is pretty adventurous, and the girl is brave. So really, I'd rate this whole series 4.5 stars. And really, honestly, you just have to read it. It can be found in lots of places. I actually found it from friends. So yeah, that's my book report.
Thanks for the book ideas, Alana. Let's pass it on to Ryan and Ruby.
Hello and welcome. Here we are looking at the one and only adorable Rocco. And as you can see, they are quite calm. But there is a dark side to this wondrous beast. If food is scented, they will attack. And as you can see, prey is one of their enemies. If any food is noticed, they will devour and make sure that it does not live.
I'm going to be teaching you how to do some origami. So the things you'll need are a piece of paper, some scissors, a pencil, and a ruler. You need the pencil and a ruler to measure out the length to make sure it will be even so it's easy to fold. So I'm going to rule up my line first from 0 to 100. So let's do that. See, just like that. Now I'm going to cut it out. There we have it, our little square. Okay, so now we're going to fold it in half like a triangle. So now we're going to fold this back. So grab a little flap of it and fold it to here, to the top there. So fold that in like that. So it should look like this. Now we need to fold these sides in to there like that. So do that on both sides. Okay, so I've done that now on both sides. So now we've got to fold this down like that. So it should look like this. Now for the last and final step, open the wings back up and then put it down like that, so it should look like that. Then push this into the bottom there, like that. And there you have it, a little bookmark. It's a bookmark. Bye!
That was awesome. Now let's check out Rebecca's easy friendship bracelets.
Hi, my name is Rebecca and I'll be teaching you how to make your very own friendship bracelet. You'll need scissors, tape or a clipboard or anything else you have to secure your bracelet while you're making it. Embroidery string, you'll need 4 different colours cut into 140cm long pieces, which you'll need a tape measure for. Let's get on to the video.
First, take all 4 strings and fold them in half. You then want to tie a loop at the folded end like shown. Now you want to secure the bracelet. Here I'm using tape, but you could also use a clipboard. Then separate the strands into the order you desire, by making sure to place the strands of the same colour next to each other. Take the first strand, which is the one most to the left, and cross it over the strand next to it, so it creates the number 4, like this. Take the tail of the number 4 and pull it through the hole you just created. Pull it tightly towards the top. You repeat this step one more time. You continue this process as you go through the strands, working your way all the way to the right. You repeat this process again, starting with the leftmost string. Your bracelet should start looking like this. Work your way through all the colours and repeat, and your finished product should look like this. To finish off the bracelet and make it adjustable, you'll want to make 2 knots, one right where you finish braiding and one close to the end of the strands. Before you do this, you want to cut the strands so that they're all the same length. You need to feed the tail of the bracelet through the loop, and create a loop at the other end. Again, pull the tail through the loop and pull. You put your bracelet on like this. And you're all done. Thanks for watching.
Those look great, Rebecca. Thank you for watching today's show. We hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.